there's no back part of the interior. What the heck? This is fast. I don't know if this is something that could be a money pit or not. It has now been a couple of weeks since my friend Kegan bought a car sight unseen from Miami, from arguably one of the sketchiest dealerships in the town. It's his 2021 Acura TLX, and he is in the process of fixing it. And this video is gonna be an update as to what exactly happened to this car. So as mentioned, this car was purchased with a front end collision. It had the driver steering wheel airbag and then knee airbags deployed. In addition to that, we knew about a front bumper that had some damage that has since been replaced with a used unit that's a little bit scuffed, but it's in one piece, so that's what matters. We have some very nice hood alignment going along here, but that's kind of the agenda as to what's gonna get fixed now at this point. Also, if you remember, the interior was absolutely disgusting. Like, I did not want to touch this thing whatsoever. There was used tooth flossers in the cup holders.
That is used.
Oh, no way, dude. Amongst a lot of other gross stuff, Kegan spent a lot of time cranking 90s. And now this interior actually is pretty darn good. There's still no... Oh. Yeah, I don't want to open that door. They're still hitting on the fender. That's another subject, but we'll get to that in a second. The interior is now Bing Chiling. Minus the windshield and minus the fact that there's no back part of the interior, but that's all good to go now. So, more to what we're talking about with the front here. We got, if I can find the latch. Ugh. Still a little bit of a bent homie right here, a little bit of a bent frame. That's why the door is hitting on the fender. But that is what we're gonna go do now. We're gonna go to my boys at Power Empire SRQ. We're gonna drop off the car and we're gonna see if we can get this frame here pulled out. Because this right now is about maybe an inch or two that way, and as opposed to this side, which isn't obviously bent. So we got the headlights in, we have a new intercooler that doesn't have drywall screws in it and whatnot, and the car's coming together. It's really coming together. I'm very, very impressed. We are a touch over budget as to what we expected before, but regardless, it is coming together. Clean title car for a very, very good price, which was the whole idea as to why this car was purchased to begin with. But now that this car is freshly insured, freshly plated up, we're gonna take it on a quick test drive and see how it is. I've had friends go in this car, but even though it's staying in my garage, I haven't even been in this car yet. Hello.
Housekeeping.
Started right up. No lights on the dash, I don't think, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, we got an airbag light,
Other
but
than
whatever.
the airbag light.
And the
Actually,
hood
no,
open
that's
light.
not even an airbag light. That's just a hood open. There you go. There's your airbag light. So this thing had like 5 codes, right? And then it cleared it all after I fixed this thing.
Uh-huh.
Like, I went in with the scanner, and they're gone. Like, it was like, we're good. I've never had a car that would just clear itself like that, so.
Was it just like with O2 sensors, or what was it?
So, it was basically, there's no coolant, there was no refrigerant, and it had no idea how much air it was getting. So, but with all those parameters, and it was kind of showing up on that, like a lean burn, whatnot.
Yeah.
Gone.
It just cleared itself. This car, dude, I wish BMWs did this. What the heck?
This ain't no BMW. This is
Some good old Bessie stuff.
Honda gang, brother.
Dude, I'm so not used to like new cars. I'm used to my old clunker BMWs. This is actually so nice in here. Just like the Android Auto from factory, just the mood lighting everywhere. There's just something to be said about a new car. I love my old stuff. That'll never change. But there is something to be said about a new, nice interior that's just updated. Kind of immaculate.
I completely agree. This thing is phenomenal.
No way, dude. Hang on. Do that again. Dude, I'm such a boomer for thinking this is
Put her in
cool.
sport
My
mode.
gosh. All the lights turn
Let's
freaking
use
red.
Sport mode as she's intended.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that... Oh! 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 What? I was not expecting that. What the heck? This is fast. I'm actually very impressed. Okay.
She moved a little bit.
That was... Yeah, you got a little torque steer, I think, eh?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's a 10-speed. This thing's a friggin' bicycle, dude.
Auto upshift. That's actually cooked.
Even not at, like, you're not even close to redline, though.
No, I'm not. No, We're close.
And auto upshifts. Wait, what about sport mode? You have to go like that.
This isn't sport mode. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, sport for the transmission.
That's why.
Goofy.
Okay, I'm cooked.
Yeah, this guy's no, it's user error, you guys, as opposed to accurate error. It's just Kegan error. Yeah, you can still see the fronts. It still needs this front piece here, so it looks a little bit clapped, but it's better than what it was. That's for darn sure. We're putting it together slowly but surely. I don't know what this piece is here, or like the under tray pieces or anything like that are, but she is coming together, I will say. And definitely the newest car out of any of the homies, that's for darn sure. All right, just a quick little fill up there. We'll drop it off at the body shop tomorrow because it's a little bit late now.
Very nice. Very pretty.
Oh, that's a
All good though.
Huracan. So we'll see you guys at the body shop. All right, so now it's the next day. We got the TLX. I'm driving it right now. Kegan's at work, so I'm dropping it off on his behalf so we can make the frame adjustments happen. It is pretty badly out of alignment. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's straight, and I'm going, it's pretty much a lane merge to have the wheels straight. It's a little weird having the airbag. I've definitely caught my hand in here a couple of times. And then a very, very cracked windshield that I'm not sure is entirely legal, but I think it's okay because it doesn't go all the way across. And we have no back of the car whatsoever. And the AC doesn't work, which none of those things add up to a very pleasant driving experience at the moment. But it's all correctable stuff. It just is many pesos that we didn't expect to have to shell out at this thing. So that is kind of an L on that front. We'll hopefully still be in the green after all is said and done. Also, I gotta take local roads over to the shop because the hood definitely does not latch all the way. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we are wiggling and jiggling quite a bit, even at just like 45 miles an hour.
A few minutes later.
What we just found at the body shop is that it's not only just the part that we tried pulling out here, it's also where this seam right here is. That whole piece is pushed in relative to the other side over here, where this is all flat. The other side actually has a pretty big indentation from whatever impact was here. So now, kind of with that in mind, we were kind of tentatively thinking of dropping it here. I gotta tell Kegan this, he has no idea, but I don't know what you think is, if it's worth it or not. You said you would personally fix it, but for a customer and for considering this may be somewhat of an investment car that, you know, we want to try and possibly make money on, yeah. I don't know if this is something that could be a money pit or not.
It's up to you. You can give it a try.
Yeah, that's up to Kegan. It's his money in this car, not mine. So I guess we'll flip back over to Kegan. We'll see what he thinks. All right. Now Kegan has a very tough decision to make, but I'm not taking local roads back because that took like 40 minutes and I'm not trying to have that happen again. So we're zip tying the hood latch so it doesn't fly up because it's not really latched to much at all at the moment. So thank you, Adrian, for donating some zip ties to the cause of not having the hood fly up on the already cracked windshield. This is now really tough. I'm now got to tell Kegan, my sir, that his car might be terminally ill. It's like it's like a doctor telling someone that their family member is terminally ill. It's like the same feeling I'm getting right now. It's kind of a sucky situation because it drives nice. It does drive nice. It's just a little, the alignment's a little off, and now we probably know why that is. I'm not looking forward to telling him. All right, well, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I'm going to make this clear first. It's not good news. Adrian, my boy Adrian, he zip tied the hood so I could drive on the highway, so good luck getting that zip tie up. Okay, well, that was very easy. Wow. So you were already aware of the frame damage that's like down here, yeah? That's like
I am aware of that.
Well, yeah, he's aware of that. Look right here, and then look at it on the other side, where that seam sealer is right here, right by where the hood latch is. So look right here, and then look over on the other side, and I want you to tell me what you see.
No.
Yeah. I wouldn't have even seen it myself, so I can't even give you a hard time about that because that's a very fine detail that I didn't even notice. So I'm sorry. He said maybe on some cars you can get this piece individually, but then you still have to seam seal it and paint it and all that up to the strut tower. So that is largely why. Because he was saying there's no way that based off the video, I showed him the YouTube video off camera of this piece here, and He was like, there's no way that there's this much of a gap just from that tiny little bend. And so he did some little digging in the parking lot and...
Wow. I am genuinely cooked at the moment. Well, this project just got a lot more expensive.
Well, it's a tough choice you have to make. You can either choose to fix it or you're into it at a amount where you could just cut your losses, because this could get very, very, very complicated. And without that, this is already $1,500 to repair. That's the quote that I got at maximum. At maximum, this piece right here was $1,500 to replace. At max, it's probably less, but it was going to be around the $1,000 mark. So around, what would that be, 8 hours of work.
Okay.
Just for the piece that we knew of, not including the part that we now know of, which is by the strut tower. I'm sorry. There's more to it than just this. That's what makes it so tricky. And this is a very, very big part. All right, it's the next morning now. There still hasn't been any consensus as to what's going to happen to the TLX with the newfound frame damage right here. Let us know in the comments what you guys think we should do with the car. It's a tough situation because Kegan could, in theory, if he rolls the dice correctly, possibly make money on the car still, even despite having the frame damage repaired. But at the same time, on that same token, it could very easily turn into a money pit. So let us know what you would do if you were us. And on that note, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.